Alright, so these are going to be my Cronus settings for the Season 15 Weapon AI Community Pack on the Cronus. All my buttons are on default. Everything is on default. So I'm just scrolling through. As you can see, everything is on default. And when you're in here, you want to set, if you're using ALCs like the video that I'm posting right now, you're going to use these ALCs. There's a setting instead of you putting values in here and everything. Now what it is, it's going to say ALC. So it's letting you know that your hip fire and is on ALCs. Your aim down sights is on ALCs. That's in there. In order to change these, like if you were going to change it, you're going to push your button, the D-pad, you're going to push it to the left or to the right. And it's going to give you the options. But if you're using ALCs, you want it on ALC. If you're going to use my ALCs that I'm going to post right now. So my rumble is enabled on here because that's how I'm used to playing this. Anti-recoil is enabled. I got the anti-recoil on dynamic. It's a little bit of both worlds because you got the dynamic rumble. Don't use that. I don't use the off hit, on hit. I don't use none of those. I use dynamic because it's a little bit of both worlds. I got rapid fire on my primary and my secondary weapons. And for another profile, you could change it and make it what you want it to be, but that's the only profile that I use is that one profile. So just like you see there, profile 1. Alright, so I got my switch method on manual. I like to be in control of when I'm switching my weapon and everything. I don't want too much control going on. I have my aim assist on bats. The reason I have it on bats is because bats actually the aim assist kicks in not just when you firing, but it kicks in when you aim down sights. And the reason why I have it on bats is because I have I got jitter aiming on here as well. And like I said, it goes good with the ALCs that I have. I'm using polar. A lot of people you could use linear or you could use mix. I think mix would probably be the better one, but I'm using polar because polar is like a standard SOP, standard operating procedure, is to use polar. So I use polar. My aim assist, I have it on circular, and like I said, I've got the jitter aim. So aim assist is on circular. They got different patterns. They got kit, they got legit. And right now I'm just naming the ones that I use that are really really good. And they've got Tartan Army. Those are really good. But I keep it on circular because it's easier to predict when you're tracking somebody and you got to predict their movements. It's easier with circular than it is with the other ones, the ones that I named. And it's a few more. What do they have? We can go through them. They got tall, they got wide, they got vortex, they got spiral, helix, kit. That's a very good one. Vertical flare. That's it right there. Tartan array or Tartan army, whatever that says. It's kind of small. Jupiter. That's another design. Bishop. Yeah, I call it the Bishop because Bishop is really, really good. If I'm not using circular, I'm using Bishop. So, blade. This one here, the same thing that the fan do. You know how your fan goes side to side, and then circular, which is the one that I'm using. I'm sticking with circular right now. All right, so advanced mods is disabled. I don't have any advanced mods on the fire mod either. I got mine on assault rifles because I really need the performance to perform when I'm using the G7 Scout. That's my thing. And then it also, if you have it on assault, weapons like the Sentinel and what else? And the shotguns. All those work real good when you're dealing with single fire, but rapid fire. That's why I have it on assault. This right here, what is that? Oh, the shortcuts. Yeah, I'm not on mouse and keyboard, so it doesn't matter. I got quick scope on. The reason why I have quick scope on is because well, I got the myopathy. I get muscle spasms from time to time, so I'm not always able to hold my left trigger and aim down sights like I'm supposed to. So quick scope on fire means that okay, if I'm having a problem, if I'm going through a situation, whatever, I'm still gonna be in the game. I'm still gonna be in the fight. Also, when you quick scope when you aim down sights and let's say you aim down sights and then you want to hip fire or whatever, being as though you got quick scope on fire, what happened is you could pull your fire button, you can pull your right trigger and start firing. When you start firing, the first two bullets is going to be aimed down sights, and then the rest of it is hip fire, and it's totally crazy the way that you can aim and stay on target that way. So I say give it a try, and hopefully it works out for you. But yeah, we got different reasons, but it's the same. It works the same. All right, this here I got auto reload. Now, one of the reasons why I like the Cronus Zen so much is because of these features, and one of the main features that I used to really have a handicap with and lean on was the auto reload. But right now, I'm so used to playing with the Armor X Pro, and you don't have auto reload. You got to reload yourself. So I'm used to doing it myself now. So I actually had to disable it in order to have some smooth games. Okay, holster run. This will holster your weapon. Every time you sprint forward or you sprint, it's going to holster your weapon, and it's got a plus in here too. I think. Yeah. Plus. See what it does on the plus is what it does on the plus is it'll holster your weapon when you run, and then it'll pull your weapon out when you slide or when you stop. So yeah, you can give that a try because a lot of pros say that it comes down to time, and when you're in a fight, you want to be able to holster your weapon and pull it back out, and be able to make quick movements, little jump slides and everything and stuff like that. And I guess it could help, but for me, it was in the way. All right, bunny hop. I got that disabled. I'm not really bunny hopping out here. Like I said, anybody that follow my videos and follow me knows that with me it's about the strategy, and bunny hopping to me is not part of the strategy that I'm going for when I'm in game. Okay, this right here. This is advanced optics, I believe. I don't have those on. I don't have any of the barrel mods or anything on. We can just skip right through those. Shortcuts again. Like I said, it's mouse and keyboard with the shortcuts. So they're not going to do anything for you unless you're playing on mouse and keyboard. That's a lot of shortcuts there, buddy. But moving right along. Okay, so super glide enabled. You want to have that enabled. The higher the sensitivity that you're playing at, the better they're going to come out, and the more consistent you're going to be with the super glide. Wall bounce, definitely had that on. Always had that enabled ever since I started playing with this Cronus. What is this? This is super jump. I've got that enabled also. You never know when you're going to need it because with the zips, Pathfinder zip going such a great distance with the buff that they gave him. Yeah, you want to have that super jump because when somebody's shooting at you and you're going across one of those long ass zip lines, you want to make sure that you could have the best movement that you could possibly have, getting the cover or closing in on somebody on a whole nother team. What is this? Auto armor. I still have this disabled because, like I said, I have no clue how to function with that. But I'm going to work on that because I made the ALC setting for the Armor X Pro, and I don't think I could make a better one than the one I made and I posted. And now I'm making the ALC settings for the Cronus Zen to go with this season 15 Weapon AI community pack. And when you get these, you're gonna see that this is crazy. This is crazy. You're gonna get some respect out there. All right, so this is the turbo. I have it on one time. The turbo it's on one time and it's on the right trigger. If you put the turbo on two times, I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. If you put it on two times, because you can put it on two times, but if you do put it on two times, what happens is when you fire your weapon is going to continuously fire. And when I say continuously fire, it doesn't matter. It's gonna reload for you and everything. It's gonna continuously just keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. Now I'm not sure how this works with the auto reload off. So I'm going to be testing that out. So the next video that I make is going to be revisiting this part and letting everybody know the information on whether having it on two times works good with the auto reload off. But I know with the auto reload on, it'll just keep firing, keep firing, keep firing until you run out of bullets. And that was in the way for me. But like I said, with me having auto reload off, and we're gonna give that a try, and I'm gonna let y'all know how that works out and if that's any good. Now this is the end of that. This is letting you know what the turbo button is attached to, which is my right trigger, like I said. And then I'm clicking, and it's not going on anywhere else. That's everything. Once you have everything in there set and you got it set up, you want to hit B. B is going to save it to the Cronus Zen, and then you're back to the main screen. This is the main screen for season 15 Weapon AI community pack. And yeah, I tried high water again, and I want to apologize because I said it wasn't good and I didn't like it, and it's still not as good as this the season 15 Weapon AI community pack. It's still not as good as this one, but it's not as bad as as I had it as I had it made out to be. Um, the rest of the scripts are okay, but if you want something reliable, I'm talking about steady, reliable, and and fully customizable, because you still want to be able to have something that's customizable, because okay, maybe I'll be playing the game and I'll decide, okay, well, you know what, I do want to have the auto reload on, or just like we were just talking about, I'm going to test out the turbo two time and see how that plays with the auto reload off. It's a lot of different customizations that you can make, and like I said, the other scripts you can do some adjustments, and some you could do you could do some things as far as adjustments, but I found this to be uh like a Swiss Army knife. It it's got something for everything. And this is about to hit 15 minutes in this part, and we still got another part to go, so I'm going to end this right here. And everybody take care and like and subscribe. I mean, if you find it helpful. If you don't find it helpful, I'm not asking nobody to do nothing out of the ordinary. If you find something helpful and you find out, okay, yeah, I didn't know that before or something like that, then if it's no problem for you, like and subscribe, and I'm going to keep on coming back with whatever I find. Now, when I say come back with whatever I find, the ALC settings that I have now, the ones that I have for Armor X Pro and the ones that I just finished testing out on Cronus, which are pretty much the similar ALC settings. I'm not touching my ALC settings again because these are the best, hands down, anywhere. And I'm just glad and proud that I was able to crack that code. And that's the screensaver. So with the Cronus Zen, it's going to do this, but that doesn't mean anything. It's nothing wrong. It's no problems or anything like that. The screensaver will come on after a period of time, and then okay, let's say if you, I'm gonna move the right thumbstick. You move the right thumbstick, and it's still there. It's just a screensaver. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing bad, anything like that. It's just a screensaver. All right, so I'm going to do the other part of this video, and then I'm gonna finish this up. So y'all take care of each other, and like I said, if you feel like you found something useful and you need to save my channel, whatever, go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll keep bringing more content. Okay, so these are my personal ALCs for the Cronus Zen. Now, in this video, you're gonna find I'm not going over the whole setting up the Cronus Zen and all that stuff. There's videos out there for that. The name of the script is the Season 15 Weapon AI Community Pack, Community Pro Pack. That's what you want. And these are my ALCs for that. Now, I play at a high sensitivity. And if you don't like a high sensitivity, then you can always change that and use your own sensitivity. The only thing, when you use your own sensitivity, it doesn't matter. Sensitivity is basically your movement and how you're getting around on the map. Now, even if you like a slow sense or whatever, however you want your sensitivity, the ADS settings, the yaw, the pitch, the turn the next yaw, turn the next pitch, everything right there in the ADS settings. If you have these settings exactly, the ADS settings exactly, you're going to be hitting crazy, crazy, crazy shots. Hands down, guaranteed. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. These ADS, the only thing you need from these ALCs is the ADS. If you like high sensitivity and you want to follow everything to the T, then you can do that. But the main part to have is the ADS settings. All the ADS settings, you want every one of these values to match exactly. Do that, and your aim is going to be crazy perfect. Okay, I don't want to make this longer than what it is because it's another part to this video. Right here, this I wanted to go in here and go over this again because I'm gonna make sure that I say this in mostly all of my videos. The target melee compensation, it's the middle one. You want to turn that off. That, what that does is it slows you down and gives you that aim assist for when you doing the melee, when you punching or kicking somebody. The problem with having that on is if you have it on and you're shooting at somebody at a close enough distance to where you could try to punch or kick them, it's gonna affect your aim at a close distance. So you want to make sure that you have that off. You don't really need target melee compensation. You don't need compensation for when you punching somebody. I mean, it's probably good for fight night if that's what you're doing and you're in the ring and you're in a position where you need it. But I don't use it that much. I'm not in fight night. I'm not in that ring like that, and I'm not in there that long. So you want to make sure you have that off because it affects your aim at short distances when you're trying to win that fight in close range. So make sure you turn that off. I just wanted to make sure that I got that out there and everybody knows, okay, hey, what's going on with my aim? It's a close fight. I should have had that. Yeah, you need to turn off the target, the melee compensation. You need to turn that off. And plus, I tested it out, and I know, yes, it does affect your aim. I've tested out in the firing range, and I tested it out in game, and that's something that you want to make sure that you take care of. All right.
Joker here. Being shot at.